Reich Reform. He was forced to repeal that before, so he probably feels pretty strongly about it. Transylvania are gunning in with Venice, but Austria are down and almost out. Mercantilism is usually right. Oh, hello, Belgrade. I'm not super keen on that battle, actually. We'll give you a leader, we'll give you MTSC2. God, we take forts like they're made of butter. And that allows us to counterattack forts like they're made of butter. Before I get too embroiled in that, let's not forget that we are actually at war with the British, and I'm not making any moves on that. Allwins, show us what you're made of. Who's got the best siege left? Well, nobody really. Allwins was alright. MTSC2 is pretty good. Where is he? Can't matter, I want you over here. I want Brittany down and out. Where was Allwins? Anyone remember? It's probably over here, right? So you can have Clinicio, move on in. And get slaughtering. Oh, that is nice. That is very nice. That'll send the Lithuanians packing, so I should take the opportunity to clean up everything I can here. Which I would like to include Transylvania. Why can't I move there? Didn't they join in the war against me? No. No, they did not. Well, maybe they should. I'll take him down. Will the AI ever co-belligerate a human player? I don't think so. That's a hefty thing to teach the AI. Oh my, the British evaded. Well, that's okay. You could still be defenders of Italia. I think we have plenty dedicated to this front. So get back to Manly Mantua. And again, if I wanted to separate peace with Austria, it's going to cost me loads of dip, and I think I'm done paying loads of dip. Whereas when I make my peace with you, oh boy, can I rip you guys apart. Question is, how far are my borders meant to go here? Quite a bit. I need to take over all of Austria, remove them from the map. It can be done. It's going to invite new and interesting coalitions, but we're ready for it. Born ready for it. I think they have everything they need to take that one down. Keep your armies relatively together, don't show weakness. Feels good just carving our way through these forts like they're not even there. Alright. Bring them all down. This land is our land. Nice of... oh, Clinicia didn't make it. I think you were over there as well. Nice of the Bohemians to kill the Transylvanians for us. I knew that we and the Bohemians could be best of friends. I don't like that he's going to smack his core creation cost over Venice, but what you going to do? Alright, Finisterre is down. Never stood a ghost of a chance. Keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on moving. And tear down the British Allwins. I'll give you a second chance of taking on the Brits. If we move on from over here, that's done and done right. Take over Bessarabia. There shouldn't be any threats around here, so just clean up a bit. Jake, Transylvania doesn't deserve this. I'm afraid Transylvania is rightful Roman lands. You're right that they don't deserve it, but sometimes that's your lot in life. Granada didn't deserve to be kicked out of Iberia, and the British probably didn't deserve that. That was pretty rough for them, but what a shame for them. Alright, well, we got those British bums off the mainland. We take it over. Oh man, I've got 99% on you, Transylvania. 61 on our friends in Wallachia. There's a lot I want to take here. And wouldn't you know it, I can take almost all of it. And that's a lot to take. Well, let's keep on going. Where do I need you? Where do I want you? These guys have this one under wraps. You should probably hang back a bit. I don't think the Lithuanian army is that mighty. In fact, that's all this pretty much is. Well, there are those jokers. Let's give them what's for. Was Slovakia part of the Roman Empire? So I have been told that no, Slovakia was not part of the Roman Empire in 117 AD. If you have evidence to the contrary, you should submit it here so that we can bring them under our belt, or under our foot, or however you want to look at it. The British just took something, didn't they? I swear the British occupied something. Ah, yes, of course. Well, the Cape was, as usual, a throwaway for me. Would you mind saving that, Killer DJ? It'll take you a wee while to get there, but if you can save it, glory to you. All this is down. Put pressure on the Lithuanians. Put pressure on these guys too. Grand Captain dying at a most important moment when we're fighting all these folks. Let's get fort defense, because I'm probably going to be attacked in a few places. Upgrade him so he actually gives me some real mill points. And otherwise, keep our armies in position. How's the... Okay, the Navy. The Navy is up to scratch now. We shall have to take Gelra's capital. It's not going to be easy to get that, but I'll probably take the Oran units to make it so. Will you leave Germany alone entirely after sorting out your borders, or would you allow yourself subjects in the area? Not unless they correspond to what the Romans did in 117. And where's our map for that? There it is. There are some light-coloured areas which are subject held, but I'm just going to conquer them directly in the interests of better maps and lack of map border gore. Nice. I'll leave it to those Greeks to hold on. Okay. I still need to push a bit harder here, but that's the peace deal I'm looking for out of Wallachia. Boy, do I get a lot. There's no point even going for the money. But that in itself is point to go for the money. We'll continue the offensive. There's little reason not to. Oh, I can't get over there. Okay. Keep it going then. Great Karoo. I think we all know where that is. Right. Gelra's capital needs to fall. Let's send our best and brightest. That would be Glory Hill. I want these extra heavies on the case. I feel bad not sending an admiral with these guys. They could well suffer for that. But I'm not sure that that'll help against the British. My boats are nothing fancy. Oh, and that's the British... I think that was the British fleet moving in there. Maybe it was just one of their colonies. Well, let's try our chances. All I have to do is get my arse down to Gelra, and perhaps the British are focusing more on defending their island. Worst case scenario, our fleet gets scuppered and I lose 50,000 troops for no good reason. But that is the absolute worst case scenario. Ah, look at that. I don't have the dip to do it. All the more reason to just go for it. Let's take Gelra. Make way for the King of the Seas here. Oh well, damn. We sent our best and brightest and he died the moment he got into the Straits of Gibraltar. You were meant to be the best glory. Alright, march up to Vilnius. I love Vilnius. I love it probably about as much as I love Riga, which is to say quite a lot. Those Lithuanians still have an army. Let's not underestimate it, but we should see them en route. He saw the open sea and was just like, yeah, Mare Nostrum and all that. Right, I kept you in reserve for this reason. Smash them down if they come in. Ooh, what? Ah, right, that's our trading navy. That's fine. What are you doing? Still fighting? Get the hell out of there! Damn. Didn't think that the Lithuanians had such a navy on them. Uh-oh. It's alright. They don't have heavies, those are just lights and transports, but still, it bodes poorly. They're still British boats, but we have tech ahead of them, but they have considerably better leadership, which is to say any leadership. We don't have such advanced things on the seas. Wouldn't be the end of the world just to take that one province off of Lithuania, but it's outside of my... No, it's not outside of my range, it's adjacent to my subject. It's probably good that I can do that, because then I can just sit on everyone else for a while. Also, I can get that sweet dosh out of Lithuania. Alright. That's convinced me. Bessarabia was part of Moesia province in 117 AD. The thing is, if I took Bessarabia, I'd have to take the whole area, because I'm doing things by area, and I just can't justify all of this as being rightful Roman land at 117. There we go, Vilnius is down. No, I'm still saying that this is the border. I don't have enough justification to go to Bessarabia. I'll do that, it doesn't affect anybody that much, so thank you please. And I can just sit on everyone else, there's no reason for me to hurry here. I'll get you down here, you down here. And then there's you, you're a bit bigger. I'll have you hang out. Oh yeah, right, take care of that please. Go for it, Shadow. Got 100% on poor little Transylvania there, we'll just sit on them for a while. This hasn't been enough to pull apart the coalition yet. It would probably add to it when I make my peace deal here. Do I have a way to get into Salzburg, though? Nuremberg, Ravensburg, Castile. I mean, it's certainly Nuremberg it up, but Bohemia is still a thing. And if I'm ever at war with the Emperor, then I can't declare war on other imperial nations. Bohemia, though, does have quite a bit of land that's part of what I want, so I can enjoy war with him, but he brings in some people I really don't want to get involved with, like Poland and such. Well, Poland won't get involved, actually. Scandinavia has been Russia'd enough. Saxony, okay, no, he doesn't bring in anyone I really need to care about. Then, France, are you Imperial? You're not Imperial, you say. You could be somebody to chow down on along the way, then. Trying to think of the best way into this. Ravensburg is also involved in the coalition. So Nuremberg remains an option. Admin cap, Jake. Right you are. Okay, Wallachia sees that as theirs. I mean, I could peace out with Wallachia. Who would that bring into the coalition? I said bring in, not solidify. Nobody that isn't already in it, except maybe Bavaria. It wouldn't even bring in Bohemia for some reason. Really? I would expect to see Bohemia here. Alright, well, I can just make my peace and get going with it. I'm surprised that does not include Bohemia. Let's make the peace, but then quickly reassess Bohemia. It was a good war. Should have another one like it. Damn, I had great relations with Bohemia. It's good to be me. I really need to slaughter Bohemia, though. They're getting in my way. Let's make those cores. Keep on grooving. I can't do Wien. Why? Because it's technically under siege. Hunyad. Why? Transylvania have a core there. Well, Transylvania, it was nice knowing you, but sadly you can't exist anymore. And give me those cores. Hi Jake, how are you doing today? I'm doing very Conquer Europe-y. It's a good feeling. Right, you should be in position, and I know that the seas were harsh on Glory Hill, but you need to get over to Karoo. It's our war goal, if nothing else. Take it, get the boats in there, hang tight. Now. Dun, da, dun, dun, da, 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 dun, da, dun. Nassau. Oh, hang on. Nassau are in the coalition, right? They're not my way in. Who are my way in? Saxony. Oh yeah, Württemberg. I got you out of there. Wait, Austria still exist? Ah, and Sundgau. As it happens, I want Sundgau. I can eat Switzerland. That shouldn't be too big a deal. Jake, why is Reims still not occupied? Reims. I refuse to admit it's because the colors are so similar that I didn't see it, so I won't. Alright, all those cores are rolling in, but I need the next war, and I'm just desperately trying to figure out the best way to do this. Getting both Salzburg and Switzerland in would be great, but I'm not seeing a mutual ally they have that isn't also part of the coalition. Guaranteed by Castile is fun. I think my best option is to hit Württemberg, then I invite Bohemia, who has a lot of land that I want out of this, and there'll be a co-belligerent, which is good. Bavaria I don't think is part of my lands. Nope. I think they're like one province. Who else is getting involved with you? Austria? Yeah, I'll need Sundgau. I need Switzerland. I need a lot of this. Let's just do it, right? Don't even think. Just do. It's the way to make it happen. Mainz, Cleves, Austria, Switzerland, Bavaria, Palatinate, Bohemia, Memmingen. We've seen it all before. Let's just take the fight to them. Actually, now fighting the coalition doesn't seem so scary because it's barely anyone. Okay, there's still you though. We lost a couple of good generals, as I recall. And we did, so we need a couple of good generals back. Right. We're gonna have Lebensol back in command. And I'm gonna remember to do capitals. Some people have capitals, some don't. You're pretty rubbish at this point, to be honest, though. 2 siege, though. It's always a good addition for our fights. And we're gonna have pedantic Mikey join in as well. Considerably better. Alright, Mikey, show us how good you are by legging straight up the Alps and taking Switzerland's level 7 capital fort. Meanwhile, I should have free reign amongst the Empire, so I'm going to move in for the kill. We're going to take forts. I also want somebody leading you. That'll be Lebensol. Make your way over to Württemberg so we get that going. Actually, make your way over here because they just got that capital fort, meaning it barely has a garrison. Uh-oh, you guys are going to get picked off. Try to stick together. Wait for the larger stack to come on in, perhaps. Because Bohemia does not mess around. Yeah, no, they really don't, and they caught me. You let it catch you? It guts me to let a Roman stack die. Oh, but you won't be dying. You survived. Survived to tell the tale. And in fact, you bought some time for these guys to come in and do something or other. Where are they going? They're going to hang around for some fun. Shadow, rip and tear. That means the rest of our units, though, need to take care of themselves. Right, you there. Decent enough. Get on the aggressive. We'll push back against the Bohemians here. Got Reims just as I knew we would. Okay. Whoa now. Bohemian's not going to survive that long. Hopefully Bohemia don't have cores on it. Good. It'd be a bit of a shame if any of my cores had stalled. Oh, damn it, I'm back at war with Austria, which means all my Austrian cores are stalled. I could white peace out Austria. Should be fast enough. Give me a short 5-year truce with them. Okay, you guys, you're together. Slaughter that pathetic wee stack of Bohemians. And you guys should actually meet up with them. You just hold that together, actually. You folks, instead of going for that, make your way over to Trenčín. You folks push the Bohemians back considerably. Don't know where they're going, but maybe save Vienna on your trip towards Prague, Shadow. I know you can do it. Well on track to reforming Rome as Pro. Meanwhile, I barely managed it before the game over as the Ottomans, says Inquisitor. What do you want me to say? New tech, huh? No, I'll probably need that admin for coring. Then again, it's only 504 to spend, but I have a feeling I'm going to be doing a lot of coring, so let's hold out for a bit. Did Jake forget his navy? I often forget my navy, but we haven't taken Karoo yet, so there's nothing for them to do. And sadly, our glorious leader died along the way, so unless I want to barrage the walls, which I don't for a capital fort down there, then we'll just leave it be. Alright, Shadow, clean them up. There's a lot of cleaning to be done, because there's a lot of filth here. Now, I can't declare war on another HRE member, sadly, because I'm at war with the Emperor. Ooh, God, they're going to flow in here, and it's only farmlands, but I want Vienna to survive. Fortunately, a lot of them are on a retreat, so we might be able to do this. Let's put our faith in Shadow. He can't be that bad, but I will move in some reinforcements. Don't chase defeat, but slaughter them. Mainz is down. Karoo is down, so I can bring my navy in. Good news. I might as well at least slaughter these guys a bit and take out the grain coast. Oh, this gives us an opportunity to scuttle a bunch of navies down here, which is good. We'll take it. You guys are certainly taking it. They have a lot of cannons on the back row, giving us a very, very bad time. I think I will send you over there if you can make it, Killer DJ. Our glorious navies will be fine. Wow. To the last freaking man. Okay, but that's fine. We have reinforcements. It was all part of the plan to give them a false sense of security. I think we lost one of our flagships. It's a shame, but you know, not everyone lives around here. It's not like we're going for the Sun Gao's down. Good. That means I can peace out Austria and get them off my back. Just a white piece is fine, because I want to come back for them later. And just as long as I can keep the cores going, it's all good. Who else am I at war with that needs to go? Well, Württemberg's capital needs to go. Also, I'm losing these battles pretty badly. Killer DJ, I'm not going to say I expected better, but ouch. Alright, well, I have some other backup that can come on in. If Wien can hold out. Maybe it can. It's not a great fort, so it's not the end of the world to lose it, but It's a bit dissatisfying to lose such battles. Our tributary state Mongkwang declared war on Assam. They're using holy war. Well, I still have a tributary. Somebody understands the might of Rome. Should probably start demanding dip out of them these days. Manpower isn't the big problem. I don't have other units to draw upon, do I? Unless I draw upon you. I'd rather keep you down there. You guys, however, there's no big need for you there. Why don't you get over to Verona? Grain Coast, fighting the British in the seas, should be fine. And it is fine. Good. What's the supply limit like around here? God awful. Get into Karoo anyway. You shouldn't need lead. And holding that fort should be fine for us. You see, are our entryway into... Taking Britannia is actually going to be a bit of a pain, isn't it? Well, it's often a pain making your way into Britannia. We'll just figure it out. Once we have them separately pieced, however, we'll be able to declare war directly on Britain, and what a war that'll be. Tafilant is down, good. Good old gold mine for us. And I'm not so confident that Wien's going to hold out here. Well, let's focus on converting Muslims at least. They're not the ones under siege. I mean, bringing you in might be useful, but what would be really useful is actually attacking with my stacks the way I meant to. Alright, Württemberg's down. That's a 40 stack, and damn, I was missing you as well. How fast do you think you can go over and save Wien? It's not that it's that vitally important, I just don't want to lose, and there's a lot of units around to wipe out. Oh good, water shortage. Should be able to take it down. There are a lot of them though, sire. Rather a lot of them. It's alright, we're ready to ensnare them in our cunning trap. This is not the kind of ideal stack that I want to put together, but if you move in together to Liens and I merge you together, we're going to drop quite a lot of pain on these guys. Ah well, it fell. Gutting, but yeah, we got Colne. Give and take. I'm just having MTSC2 do the sieges there with his pretty good siege ability. Can't even force march my way in there to take it back. I could blow it down and assault it, and I think I will, just because I want a low effort fight here, and I want that coring being done. There we go. I hate it when the AI does that to me, so I'm sure they're not too happy that I just did it to them. Alright, boil them, mash them. You two get together here. You're doing fine over there, except that fort is taking forever. I can kind of hang on to this war against Gelre for 5 years, and then I should get 100% unless they have some other lands. I doubt they do. Let's look at Gelre. Nah, they got nothing. I'll get 100% and then I'll just mash Britain for all they're worth. Get a massive truce with them, but probably break the truce once I'm done chewing up Germanian lands. This war, however, I might even just separate peace to hell with dip. Who needs it even? We're almost done integrating Bulgaria. Our Stepwolf days were great, but they're almost over. Alright, continue the offense on Bohemia. They need to be dealt with. I haven't truly thought who I'm going to be piecing out with here. I'm just doing the big war, hopefully to take everything that I can here. Okay, I'll keep it going. Nothing worth worrying about just yet. I did send you off right. They just couldn't make it. This one finally fell. It's a bit risky charging into fights here. I'm only a 40 stack. I would quite like to meet up with another 40 stack. You're a 40 stack. Okay, you two rendezvous together here.